What is up, guys? It is RSC6414 here, back with another video. This time I'm previewing and predicting WWE 2014 Battleground. It's been a while since I've uploaded. Probably Money in the Bank review is the last video I uploaded. Apologize, just haven't really had the time or motivation to upload, really, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I'm back on YouTube for now, and I'm going to try and upload as much as I can. So I apologize for the 2-week gap. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the preview and predictions. Battleground overall is a minor pay-per-view generally. I mean, they had their first Battleground last year, which was god-awful. One of the worst pay-per-views I've seen, God knows when. But let's hope this pay-per-view, I'm pretty sure it'll definitely be better than last year's. It couldn't be possibly any worse than last year's. But the card, they put some good matches together to a minor pay-per-view. One of the better cards in the past few pay-per-views that I've seen, probably since Mania, to be honest. Extreme Rules and Payback had just a couple matches, and Money in the Bank as well. So let's go ahead and get to enough of me talking about the card. Let's go ahead and get to the pay-per-view predictions. First thing we have pre-show, which will be on the WWE Network, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. You got Cameron versus Naomi, former tag team partners. Cameron turns on Naomi. I mean, this match is a match for the ages. You've got Cameron and Naomi, two of the best divas. You know, I was trolling, but Cameron and Naomi, I really don't care about this match, to be perfectly honest. Naomi, I think she's got potential. She's not terrible. Cameron, don't even get me started. They used to be called the Funkadactyls, obviously. Cameron turned on Naomi, causing this kind of feuding for a couple weeks, setting this match up. So, if I had to pick one, I'm going to pick Naomi. The face usually gets revenge when the person turns heel on their partner. For example, Titus O'Neil, Darren Young, Shad, JTG. Self-explanatory. But I'm going to go ahead and pick Naomi to pick up the win here. So, my pick, Naomi. The next match we will have will be the, no particular order, obviously, 2 out of 3 Falls match, Tag Team Championship. The Usos, the champions, defending against the Wyatt family, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. My boy, Eric Rowan right there. There he is. There's that Eric Rowan cut out. But yeah, follow the buzzards. I'd like to see Rowan take home some tag gold with Luke Harper. I think it'd be cool to see the Wyatt family as tag team champs. They were tag team champs in NXT, so I think it makes sense here. Last month, I thought they might have a good chance of winning at Money in the Bank. Usos retained. I really think the Wyatt family need to win here. It's just completely pointless putting him in this match the second time. Obviously, they probably will all be evened up at 1-1 falls, and then there'll be that deciding third fall as usual. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Rowan and Harper, the Wyatt family. I heard a rumor a while back that the Ascension from NXT were going to debut and take the belts off the Usos, but I'm going to move that rumor, throw caution to the wind, and pick the Wyatt family to become your new WWE Tag Team Champions. Really looking forward to that match. Should be an entertaining match. Next match we have is the Intercontinental Championship Battle Royal for the vacant Intercontinental title. Most of you know Bad News Barrett got hurt. They had to vacate the title. So there's guys in there. Let's see, I'll read off some competitors that are in the match. You've got people like Kofi Kingston, Alberto Del Rio, Rob Van Dam. Who else you got in there? I know you got Diego, I'm pretty sure, Los Matadores, Heath Slater. Just a bunch of guys that really have nothing to do, so they just threw them in this match. You got Del Rio, Sin Cara, Titus O'Neil, Zack Ryder, Heath Slater, The Miz, R-Truth, Xavier Woods, RVD, Del Rio, like I said. Excuse me, Fandango, Ryback, Curtis Axel, Big E, Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, Bo Dallas, Sheamus, Kofi, and the Great Khali, which is a definite win. But if I had to pick, I'd probably narrow it down to 4 guys who I'd pick. Bo Dallas, Cesaro. I'll probably narrow it down to 5 or 6. How about that? Cesaro, Bo Dallas, Sheamus, Kofi, Ziggler, Del Rio. If you're wondering why Sheamus may be a potential unification, that's the only reason I'd see him winning. Kofi Kingston needs to win a Battle Royal because he's always pulling off fantastic moves and avoiding elimination, but he never wins. Bo Dallas, this would be like his startup push with a title. Cesaro, I don't know what's going on with Paul Heyman. I really think Cesaro needs to win. Ziggler, he needs to win too. Either Ziggler, Cesaro, or Kofi, I'd prefer. I like Del Rio a lot because Del Rio equals greatness, of course, but Del Rio, for some reason, I want him to win, and I could see him, but I really don't think he's going to win. So if I had to pick one, I'm going to go ahead and pick Cesaro to pick up the win. He had a good U.S. title reign a while back, and he hadn't held a title since. He won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, so I could see him picking up the win here. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Cesaro to become your new Intercontinental Champion. Next match we have AJ Lee versus Paige, Divas Championship. AJ took the title off Paige the night after Money in the Bank. She returned, did the same thing Paige did when she debuted and took the title off AJ. Became new Divas Champ. I marked out when she returned. AJ is now tagging with Paige, and it's kind of just the way it is, really. And it should be a good match. I'm looking forward to it overall because these are probably, in my opinion, the two best divas in the division right now. And you could probably throw Natalya in there as probably the top three. So I think this will be a good match if they give it a decent amount of time. I'm going to go ahead and pick AJ Lee to retain. It really wouldn't make sense for her to drop the title right then and there after she just won it less than 3 weeks ago. So my pick, AJ Lee to retain. Next match, Rusev versus Jack Swagger, the Battle of Russia versus USA. This has been a kind of intriguing feud for Rusev, definitely the most important one he's been in. He seems like he just squashes a lot of people. Some people are actually picking Jack Swagger. I'm surprised, but I really don't see Swagger winning at all here. Not one bit. I really see Rusev, them giving him the upper hand again, getting him a huge push, eventually to get him pushed into like the title picture of a mid-card, probably the U.S., and he pulls one of those anti-U.S. title kind of reigns that Cesaro had and all these other anti-foreign guy, anti-U.S. foreign guys gimmicks that they've had in the past. So nothing new. I'm going to go ahead and pick Rusev. I think this should be a good match overall. I'm actually looking forward to it. The build hasn't been awful. It hasn't been great either, but what are you going to do with like 3 weeks before pay-per-view? So they probably have like 2 weeks to build this match. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Rusev. I don't see Swagger winning, but it should be a good match. Next match we have Bray Wyatt versus Chris Jericho, the match that I'm most looking forward to probably, along with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. This match should be good. Jericho returned the night after Money in the Bank as well, just like AJ Lee. He was talking. He hit the code breaker on Miz. The lights turned out. The Wyatts appeared and attacked him. Bray Wyatt basically said Jericho turned his back on the WWE and left for a while. That's why he's attacking him. Follow the buzzards. I'm going to go ahead and pick Bray Wyatt. Chris Jericho has a history of putting people over, especially after they get buried by Super Cena. I think this should be a good match, though. I think it really should. It definitely is a potential match of the night contender, along with Rollins and Ambrose. And the main event could be something, I guess, but it's really predictable who's going to win that, obviously. But I think it should be a good match. If I had to pick one guy, I'm going to pick Bray Wyatt. At the end of the day, I could see Jericho winning and then stretching this feud out to SummerSlam. But I'm going to go ahead and pick Bray Wyatt to pick up the win here over Jericho, and Jericho continues to put over the younger up-and-coming guys. Next match we have Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins, two former Shield members. Seth Rollins turned heel, joined the Authority, won Money in the Bank. Ambrose and Rollins have been brawling ever since he turned on the Shield, and Rollins hit him with that chair that night, shocked us all. Still a blow to all the hardcore IWC, YWC marks that the Shield is split up. Sorry, people keep messaging me, but this should be a good match. I'm really excited. Two guys I used to watch on the Indies, Jon Moxley and Tyler Black. Now Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose going at it. This match should be damn good. I'm really excited for it. Definitely the match of the night. And I just think it should be a good match overall. But, I mean, you got two guys. The feud, the build, it's been pretty good going up to this match. So I think it should be a good match. I really don't see any way this could be a bad match at all. Like I said, good build. They've been brawling for the past month and a half, leading up to Money in the Bank and now Battleground. So they're going to settle it here. Maybe we'll see another match at SummerSlam. But Mr. Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins, taking on Dean Ambrose. I'm going to go and pick this match to be a disqualification. Excuse me. I think somebody of the Authority is going to interfere, causing the ref to ring the bell, and they're going to push this match back to SummerSlam to settle it once and for all. Maybe like a no disqualification. I don't know. But I think it'll be a good match. But I think the ending will kind of take a dump on it, because I think it's going to be just me and my friend Aaron loves WWE and TNA on YouTube. Go check him out. Quick plug. Subscribe to him. But we were talking about it last night, how we both think that it's going to be a disqualification finish or a no contest. But I'm going to go and pick Dean Ambrose to win via disqualification, because the Authority will interfere most likely somehow or some way. And the main event, the most unpredictable match on the card by far, a match for the ages, a fatal four-way with Super Cena defending his championship, which he's held 15 times, versus Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and Kane. John Cena's my pick. That's all I'm going to say. I'd really like to see Roman Reigns win. That's definitely who I'm going for. I don't see him winning. John Cena won the title less than a month ago at Money in the Bank. They're not going to have him drop it. There's no way in hell Cena's going to lose. If Cena loses this match, and not by like like, you know what I mean. If Cena drops the title here, then I'll buy a Cena shirt and wear it for every video for the next month and hold me to it. If Cena loses the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at Battleground, I will buy a Cena t-shirt on WWE Shop and wear it, because I hate Cena. That'd be the most painful thing. I'll wear it for a whole month on all my videos on YouTube. So yeah, there's a little intrigue to the predictions. Hope you enjoyed this video. My pick, John Cena. Check out my other videos and subscribe. Battleground review after Battleground on Sunday. Subscribe. Thanks, guys.